What is up, peeps? This is For The Win TCG, and I'd like to welcome you back to another YouTube video. And today, we are going to be playing with the counterpart, I guess it's counterpart, I wouldn't use that term actually, for Charizard, which is of course Blastoise. I mean, who likes Venusaur? Let's be real, okay? I'm joking, alright? I know there's a lot of Venusaur lovers out there. But I did take a look at Charizard, and I do want to be taking a look at Blastoise now. Although Blastoise is a bit harder to work with, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Charizard seems to be self-sufficient in that you don't really need much going on in your hand. As long as you set up the Charizard, you can go. Like, that's pretty much what it's like. Blastoise, though, is a bit harder to get going. There's a lot more options and a lot more stuff to work with, so the deck is very, very, very tight. I can't even play any Aqua Patches in this deck because it's just so tight. In trying to get it to function properly. But I wanted to try it out with the baby Lapras, which also came out in this set. Or was it this set or was it Lost Thunder? Not too sure. But I saw that card a while ago. I thought I'd love to make something on it. I completely forgot about it. And then I had Gary Style, if I'm saying it incorrectly, in the comments mention he did pretty well with Blastoise Lapras. And, you know, I think he was on he ended up on a crazy win streak with it. So I wanted to try and make my own version of that deck. Throw a little cheeky stuff here and there. Like I've got a Palkia GX here, the Dragon type, just for a different weakness. Enough stuff as well just to see. Well, here it comes, Palkia. This isn't actually the intended main attacker, but you know what? That's fine. I'll take it. We'll start off with that and then see where it goes. So yeah, Blastoise, although the ability looks fantastic, it is quite rare that you get a crazy level of acceleration in the early game. It's more towards the late game because we do play 2 energy recyclers, which is quite critical in this deck. It's usually in the late game where this really starts to take off, which is sometimes a bit rough. So let's think about the play we're going to make here. I want to play the Lily. I think the Volkner is really good. So I'm going to Ultra Ball for the Rescue Stretcher and Ultra Ball away the Rescue Stretcher and the Water Energy to get probably another Squirtle down. The more Blastoise, the merrier. We are playing a 2-1-2 line. I did originally play a 3-3 line of a free Squirtle, free Blastoise, but I just wanted to throw in the Wartortle for consistency and a few extra cards for consistency, so I cut it down to a 2-1-2 line for the time being, considering it's very rare to get 3 out. So let's do that. Let's get rid of the Rescue Stretcher and the Energy and go for another Squirtle. And we have pretty much everything going so far, which is great. Pretty much every Pokemon we want in our deck, all the rare candies. Wow, what have we prized? Looks like we've prized a lot of supporters, which is rough. We've prized an Erica, we've prized, well, not a Lily, an Elm, which is good. We only want 1 Elm, to be fair, which we're not even going to be playing, and some energy. So, yeah, we've prized a few energy, which is okay. I mean, it can be bad, it can be good. We're actually playing 14 energy. We really want to increase the odds of hitting our water energy, at least in the early game when it comes to everything. This is absolutely fantastic. So, I think I'm going to bench the Oranguru. Or is that necessary? It could be trapped in the active. Well, we have a Volkner for switch. So, I thought Volkner would be a little fun inclusion. The Brooklyn Hill we won't play yet, just in case this is a Shrine deck. This could be Buzzwole. I don't know what deck this is right now. So we just have to sit here and find out what's going on. So it's a mill deck to some degree. Which is kind of a shame. But that's just where we're at. Pokecom. Let's just find out what this deck is before we start going crazy with the stuff we're throwing down. Oh, it's Lycanroc, and it's the new Lycanroc. Okay, so it's a Buzzwole Lycanroc deck. But they're playing the new Lycanroc, which I'm not too sure exactly what it does. Tantalizer for the switch, yep. So they're going early aggression, which is, ouch. They're doing 80 damage from the get-go. We're definitely evolving that Squirtle. That's for certain. Very early pressure, which is kind of scary. But I think if we really want to be greedy here, we can go for the double Blastoise, which would be really fun to go for. We could Ultra Ball away the Lapras and the Energy, and then go for a rare candy. I think that's what I'm thinking. Because we could just Brooklyn Hill for another Lapras. Although, yeah. Or do we Ultra Ball the Brooklyn Hill? No, the Brooklyn Hill could be really good. So, but we're missing out on an energy attachment, which is a shame. But double Blastoise would really be helpful here because we can just double accelerate and hopefully hit some big numbers. And we are going to energy recycle these 3 energy back into the deck as well. So we are going to be a bit greedy here in the hopes that things go well. By the way, I need to mention, my brother is actually staying at my house. He's currently outside. So he might pop in sometime during the video and say hello quickly, just giving you the heads up there. You know, just before you see some random guy walk through the door, you're like, oh, what's going on? That's what's going on there. So we're going to thin our deck to the best of our ability here before the Oranguru. Now I need to think. What would be better to do? To play the Oranguru or to use the Blastoise abilities first? It's always a bit hard to consider. We are going to bench a Lapras here. Do we Oranguru first or Blastoise? I think we Oranguru first to thin the deck out of any possible cards. I think that's what we do. Hopefully we don't just get free energy. Okay, that's really good. That's actually really good. All right, let's see what this Blastoise does for us. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god. Did we just hit Zero Vanish GX like right away? Problem is though, it's not really effective right now, Zero Vanish GX, is it? How much do we need to KO this thing? We need... I think we might have enough to KO it, do we? That's 120, that's 140, that's 160. Let's see what's going on here. What damage are we doing? 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 140. 160. Oh, we're 10 HP. No, we're so close. Okay. I think we have to Zero Vanish here, but like, oh. That's so frustrating. Doing a Zero Vanish GX this early is painful. Oh. We just needed a choice band. That's how close we were to getting a KO. Do I Zero Vanish or do I Hydro Pressure? 2, 4, 6, 8, 140, 160, 180. We are 10 damage short. We are 10. 10 damage short. Oh no. I don't want to Zero Vanish this early in the game though. Yikes. I think I just have to, man. It just feels bad, but I have to Zero Vanish because at least we hold them back for a bit, you know? But what are the odds of them getting energy into play anyway? I mean, although, to be fair, Choice Band would be a KO, so... Yeah, I think we have to Zero Vanish just to stay alive, so... Feels bad. Feels bad. Feels bad to do that. You'd rather do that, like, mid-game, late game. But getting a turn 2 Zero Vanish GX... Huh? Like, what's going on? Hello? That's how crazy Blastoise can be, apparently. I didn't expect that much acceleration in the early game. So, hey. We are going to look to keep our energy recycler towards the end of the game. Our second one, because we're going to be losing a lot of energy real quick. Well, at least now I know that they can't, do some random choice ban and just go for a crazy KO here. That's good to know. I don't want this Palkia going down, to be honest, but that's just where we're at. I don't think we have another Lapras to throw down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a choice band here, because this is going to be our next attacker. Let's go for another Blastoise here. Oh! Just mad! Just madness. Okay. And I guess I could be super greedy and bench this Lapras and go for some more acceleration. But am I losing out on a potential Lily for like a Guzma? Let's just Oranguru here first. And see what's going on. Oh, switch. Oh, I kind of like that. I'd just rather go in with this Lapras now and get the KO. And then just Cynthia. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. We're going to attach another one. We're going to be full greed here. And I think I'm not going to use the other Blastoise ability. I know I could go for more damage, but let's not be greedy. 190 there. Says let's not be greedy, accelerating a ton of energy. Another Lapras, that's good. Things going really well here, actually. Believe it or not, things are going really well. Like, this deck functions fantastic as soon as you get the Blastoise out. It's very similar to the way Vikaray functioned, in that as soon as you get the Vikavolt out, the deck was unstoppable. This is very similar. It's like as soon as you get the Blastoise out, the deck is insane. So unfortunately, they are getting the Palkia down, which is a bit of a shame. But I think that going down was unavoidable, unfortunately. And they could get the other Lycanroc out as well, which... What does it do exactly? I'm not 100% sure. Does it have a similar Dangerous Rogue GX attack and Accelerock as its main attack? And then it's something to do with its ability? It's about discarding energy or something down that line? Or because I know it might be a fusion of all of the two Lycanroc GXs that are currently out. That's my guess at the very least, right? So that's a lot of energy down. So this is where Energy Recycler would be really, really good. We've used our Volkner, so we can't Lele for a Volkner for an Energy Recycler, which is, by the way, why I played Volkner, because it allows us to get the critical items like Energy Recycle and Rare Candy on demand. So I think going for a Cynthia here and hoping to hit an Energy Recycler would be really dope. So let's go for it. Now, although I kind of like the Guzma play onto this. Is it when we're on 4 prizes? Your opponent has 4 prizes. So we shut down the Buzzwole and then we remove the ability. Yeah, I kind of like the play of switching and then playing Guzma. Let's just check the deck just in case, because we only played 2 Guzma. Again, the deck's very tight. We have to have at least 1 Guzma. We do. So we'll drop a Lele here for a Guzma, just so we can shut down the Lycanroc. Whatever they're planning to do with it, let's just make sure it's not happening. The Buzzwole will be the weak attacker afterwards, so I think taking out the Buzzwole is less valuable at this current moment in time. Let's do that, and hopefully we can get some... I should have checked my deck in that Brooklyn Hill for the energy, because I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be hitting any good amount of energy. Oh, we hit 1. I mean, that's something. The great thing here as well with Blastoise is you are also thinning your deck to increase the odds of you hitting more valuable cards, like the Energy Recycler, which we now need. So that's great for top decks and for Cynthia's for everyone down the line as well. So that's pretty dope. So we are just going in all guns blazing right now, which is absolutely awesome. Erica's Hospitality, which right now is not that great, considering what's going on. But let's going to bench another rock. Grab another... Well, now Erica's Hospitality is looking better. Much better. Looking much better. Thank you for just throwing everything down there. That's great. Good stuff. Good stuff. So there's another turn now before they have to get the Lycanroc out, and that just gives us another turn to go ahead and potentially get a massive one-hit KO on a Lycanroc. Yeah, it allows us to get a massive one-hit KO on the Lycanroc that they're planning to give out for game. That's the good stuff. So let's Erica, because we get to draw 5 cards here, which is a really good chance of us hitting the Energy Recycler. So let's do that, and hopefully we hit the Recycler. Oh, we don't, which is a bit of a shame. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to Ultra Ball away these Brooklet Hills. Or Brooklet Hill and a Rare Candy, let's say. I think the Rare Candies would have been better, but that's just where we're at. Let's do that. Let's increase the odds again of hitting the Energy Recycler next turn. Again, I just don't know. I didn't check the deck for energy again, which was silly. But I don't think we have any left. We only have 8 cards left. As you can see, this thing runs itself out really quickly. Alright, let's just go in here with a Hydro Pump. There we go, good stuff. 160 damage. So we need a lot of energy on this next Lapras to get the one-hit KO, because I think this Lycanroc has 200 HP. So we need 6 energy, which is doable with an Energy Recycler. It's very, very doable with an Energy Recycler. So even if they take this current Lapras out. So what does this do? Because I know it's very new. When you play a Pokemon from your hand to evolve, you may discard an energy. Oh, okay. Splintered Shards, 30 damage for each energy card in your opponent's discard pile. Oh, that's kind of cool. Like, that's a really cool one-off GX attack, actually. Like, I would like that in a Buzzwole Lycanroc deck as just a one-off. You just evolve, discard energy, bang, right? And it's 200 HP. So we're gonna go in. We're gonna be like greed here, and fingers crossed we get stuff. Here's our. This is going to be our. Energy Recycler, good stuff. Yeah, we've got this. I think we got it. Just because our deck is so thin right now, that I think we got it. Well played. Let's do this. We're going with the baby. We're going with the baby Lapras here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! We're gonna go greedy. We're gonna go real greedy here, and get in all these energies onto this active Lapras. Let's go for a second one. I'm not trying to BM, okay? I just want to hit a big number. Okay, I'm sorry. I just want to hit a big number with this deck. Let's go in. Hydro Pump. How much are we doing, buddy? Tell me. Woo! 280 damage with this bad boy. Oh, Lord. That is some next level stuff. Huh. Okay, that went very well. Unfortunately, I will have to bring this one to a close. I would love to get into another game right now, but as I said, I do have my brother home, so I'd rather attend to that now. And I do need to go to bed as well, so I'm sorry for this video being so short, but whoa, that deck performed far greater than I would have expected it to. Bear in mind, I've been pretty much spending this whole day and yesterday really trying to, even the day before, really trying to work this Blastoise out and fine-tune it, make sure it works. Yada yada. Like, there's a problem in this list already, in that this Squirtle is 50 HP and has an ability, so Chimecho can shut this deck down. But I'm confident in playing those because getting out a Squirtle turn 1 is really easy to do with free Brooklet Hills and Lele's and Elm's Lectures. It's just really easy to get out. So as long as you prioritize getting the Squirtles out as soon as possible, that shouldn't be a problem. But with that said, this is the list. I'm really proud of it right now. It's functioning very well. I kind of like the little Vulcan tech. I mean, it's not that great that, done in comparison to, let's say, using an electric deck, but just getting that ability is great. I did try this deck out with Ninetales, but it just made it a bit more clunkier when it came to the bench setup, which was a bit rough. So I kind of prefer it without it, although, of course, a load of Ninetales GX is great, so it could really boost the consistency and reduce the need for other supporter cards to be able to obtain the rare candies, so it's kind of like a preference choice there. I just really like it as it is currently. Really fun. Lapras Blastoise. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, do leave a like if you did enjoy and subscribe for more. But up until tomorrow, please do take care, and I'll leave you to it. Peace.